Welcome back, it's Nintendad here, and today I thought I would do another 10 games from my collection, but this time we're going to talk about the almighty metroidvanias. Yes, probably the best thing that the Switch is known for, other than platformers and shmups, in my opinion. The best things that are, some of the best games on the Switch, I think, fall into one of these genres, and today I have 10 from my collection. Without further ado, let's get started. Going in alphabetical order as usual, and here we go with the first one. Axiom Verge. What an amazing game this is. Somebody to make a game by themselves and not only make a good one, but make an awesome soundtrack at the same time. It's clearly inspired by Metroid, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a Metroidvania, for God's sake. But I just think this is such an impressive game. I have yet to play the second one. I missed out on limited run of that. And it hasn't come into sale at Best Buy yet, but when it does, I probably will snag a copy of the second one just to see what it's like. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but this first game is amazing. I still haven't beaten it. I kind of just put it away for now. But I know I was pretty close to the end, I would imagine. And just can't praise this enough. This goes on sale a good bit on the eShop if you're not interested in getting it physical. When I went to go get my physical copy on eBay, it wasn't too expensive, so you might still get lucky in November of 2022 and be able to find it at the time of this recording. Hopefully you can, because it is a really great game. I highly recommend it, especially for one person to make it. I mean, it's just unreal. I can't say that enough, but it's true. It's really insane what Thomas Happ was able to do with this. So definitely show him some love and go get this game if you don't have it. Next one is another really hard one that I have yet to beat and get very far in. I got a little frustrated and kind of put it down, and that is Blasphemous. Yeah, what can I say? Again, this is the regular retail edition, I believe. Yes, because I was lucky enough to wait, and I kind of felt bad that I missed out on limited runs, and then Best Buy had a variant as well through limited run. But this eventually came to retail, which I'm happy that more people can experience it, because it is a really amazing Souls-like Metroidvania. I don't know. I just kind of haven't given the real time it deserves, and I really need to. What I did play, I loved. The combat, once you get used to it, it's fun. The graphics are amazing. Pixel art, I mean, it's just beautiful. I can't wait to see what they do next. Here's to hoping to me getting back to that and really giving it a try. I think I was in some kind of like sewer type area at the time, and just very freaking frustrating. I just kind of, like I said, I kind of put it away for now, so... Okay, moving along. This is a distribution title through limited run, and I saw this and I've heard good things about it, and I thought to myself, I need to get this game before I don't get a chance to, and that is Ender Lilies. This one I haven't played a whole lot of either, just because I got it with a bunch of other games that kind of took up more of my time, but the little bit I've played it so far is great. The music is really great. The art style is really great. It's cool to see a non-pixel arted game every once in a while from an indie type developer. Yeah, what I've played so far is really great. I really want to get back to this. I only beat a couple bosses, I think, and kind of put it down. I think I got Xenoblade around the same time or something like that, and it kind of just took up a lot of my time, and I didn't really get back to it. But definitely need to. Definitely will. It's on the list for sure. The ever-growing backlog list, Hopefully this game will get a retail release. I believe you can get it in Japan through PlayAsia, and it does have English, so that's something not too bad to worry about if you don't mind importing it and paying some of the shipping fees and whatnot. I know if you order over $100, you get free shipping, so for those that don't know, so keep that in mind if you are looking to pick this up. Okay, moving on, we have to put a Metroid game in here, and this is, if you watched my top 10 Switch games list, you'll know that I put this in number 4, and it was really hard to not put it in the top 3, but nevertheless, it's a fantastic game. Metroid Dread. As I said before, I've never finished a Metroid game. It was wonderful to finish this and then turn around and do it right again on a harder difficulty, and I couldn't get enough of this game. I love it, and it's definitely one of the best. I mean, it's Metroid, for God's sake. It's what started it all. So if you've not played it, if you're turned off by the hardness or whatever, just stick with it. It's a really great game. Okay, I'm going to bundle these next two just because they're kind of a sequel of sorts, and those are the Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisp games. I love these games. I beat both of these multiple times. I was so happy when these came to Nintendo. I always hated that they were Xbox exclusive because last generation I kind of gave up on Xbox and I wasn't able to play these for a long time until they came. And then when I saw, I believe it was I Am 8-Bit was doing their collection, I just had to have it. I love this collector's edition. It's one of the best in my collection, I think. But aside from all that, the games are amazing. If you love Metroidvanias, you owe it to yourself to play both of these games. Play them in order to. Play Blind Forest first and Will of the Wisp second. I highly recommend doing that. You will appreciate Will of the Wisp even more with the combat and the movement and everything. It's just even better. Even playing Blind Forest, I remember, like, how could they make this even better? I kept hearing reviews and other people saying, like, Will of the Wisp is even better than Blind Forest, and I just couldn't even imagine how that could be possible, but they did it. It's everything a sequel should be, and I absolutely love these games. I mean, beautiful artwork, beautiful tight controls, beautiful platforming. Just a wonderful Metroidvania that you will not regret playing. They go on sale all the time, and you can even get these retail as well, separately or even together in a bundle. I cannot say enough highly wonderful things about these. And since I'm an idiot, and after Ender Lilies I should have done this game, and I forgot, I don't know how, that it's in my collection because it is another one of the best Metroidvanias on this console, and that is Hollow Knight. I can't believe I almost missed this. I must have not looked over my collection that great, but we're going to have 11 apparently now. But anyway, what can I say about Hollow Knight that hasn't already been said? It's an absolutely fantastic Metroidvania. I got at least 70 hours, I think, out of this game. I could not believe the value for what I paid for this game. Cannot recommend this highly enough. I'm sure you've heard everything about this game to say the same, basically, and I'm just adding to it because it deserves it. It absolutely deserves it. I cannot wait for Silk Song like so many other people. Where is it? We need it. You're killing me, Team Cherry. But I know deep down they're making it great, and it's not going to be a piece of crap game, and if they need time, they need time, and I'm willing to let them have it, but I still do want Silk Song, so not to overshadow Hollow Knight too much, because this game is amazing, especially you get it with all the DLC. It's another retail release, so shouldn't be hard to come by. I believe Fangamer, I believe, has the collector's edition, which I highly recommend. I have as well, and it's just a really cool little collector's edition. The box isn't too crazy huge. I know some people kind of don't like that, but anyway, great Metroidvania. Art style's great. The music, Hornet's theme alone, I listen to all the time. Absolutely love this game. I can't say enough great stuff about it. Okay, the next game on the list that I got from Red Art Games, which I think they are since sold out, but this is another one that you can get through PlayAsia if you wish, and I believe it has English, and that is Record of Lodoss War, Deedlit, and Wonder Labyrinth. Trying to make sure I said that correctly. It's a mouthful, but this is a very Symphony of the Night inspired Metroidvania, and even though I've never played that, I know it's crazy. I never have. I really wish they'd put that on the Switch. Don't even get me started on that. I would snatch that up in a heartbeat, and I know everyone else would too. But anyway, I haven't played this a whole lot. Again, it was at a time where I got a bunch of other stuff from Red Art Games, and it kind of just got lost in the backlog. But I do plan on getting back to this one. Another beautiful little Metroidvania. I know it's not that long. It's probably one of the shorter ones on this list. But it's great nonetheless, what I've played so far. Like the color switching mechanic there to get through certain areas what was a little interesting thing, and it plays in with the bosses and stuff too. Really cool game. Again, I just need to get back to it. Just haven't made the time for it, unfortunately, but I will. Okay, we got 3 more here. This next one I didn't pay a whole lot for, but it's an awesome game. And again, I need to get back to it, and that is Tales of Iron, Crimson Knight Edition. I don't know... I guess that adds a little bit of DLC or something to it. What I thought was cool is the man that voices the Witcher does the narration in this game, and another little, I would call it a Souls-like type of Metroidvania. It's very tough, but very fun little game. Very interesting art style and concept with the frogs and the reptile type enemies, and the little mouse that you are, and just everything that happens. It's pretty neat. I've played this a good bit, but again, have put it away, and it's gone into the backlog pile for now. I definitely plan on getting back to this one. This is one I kind of got to be in the mood for sometimes, because it is pretty brutal, and sometimes you've got to fight your way back pretty hard to get where you were, and it can get a little frustrating at times, but doesn't detract from it being an awesome game. And I think I got this for like 20 or 25 bucks. I mean, it's such a good deal for it. I couldn't ask for anything better, honestly, for that kind of money. I know there's a great game in there. It's just I got to get it out of my backlog and fix that problem. So, okay, the next one. This is one that I could not believe that I found. It was in a recent pickups video, and that's why I haven't gotten too far into it either. But I could not believe I found this, at my mom and pop store, because I had missed out on limited runs, and it happened to come in. I don't know if somebody turned it in and it was still sealed and everything, but that is The Mummy Demastered. I'd always heard this game was pretty awesome through, Metal Jesus and whoever else talking about it, and it's kind of a good unexpected Metroidvania, or an unexpected good Metroidvania based on a movie that was garbage, But I can attest that this is an awesome Metroidvania. I love the controls in it. They're tight, and I haven't been paying attention to the story. I could really care less, but the gameplay's fun. The Metroidvania aspect of it is there. It's fun, and one of the better ones on the Switch, I think. If you can find this for a decent price, or even get it digitally if you're not really interested in the physical aspect of it, highly recommend it. It's a pretty darn good Metroidvania for sure. Okay, and the last one was another one I found at my mom and pop store that was a distribution title, I think, from Limited Run, and this one's got a little 8-bit art style, and I just have not really put a whole lot of time into it. Again, it's at a time when I got a bunch of other games and it just fell into the backlog. But that is Zero Drifter. Yeah, this game's pretty neat, and I like the concept, the foreground and the background type thing, and the Metroidvania aspect of it's there. I don't think this was a really big team that created this game, which is pretty impressive, and I don't think it's a really long Metroidvania either, but a fun one nonetheless. Another one I just need to get back to. It's probably lower on the list of the ones I'm going to get to as far as my Metroidvania collection here that I've not finished. Still want to at some time, so here's to that. Could find some more time to do that. Okay, that was everything. Thank you for the people that have subscribed, the new people. It's been 3 or 4 of you. I really appreciate it. It's just a little channel, but I always appreciate the support, and I'm going to try to put out videos regularly, and here's to making some good content that people enjoy. And thank you for stopping by, and let me know some of your favorite Metroidvanias on the Switch, and some of your collection that you think are the best, and we'll see you next time.